Gentlemen and female gentlemen, CJ DeChamp just dropped a video on ANGSTROM LEVY. I am actually very for this because I think this guy is a complete crackpot. I don't think he deserves a spot on the Black Table Energy Air Force people, but I do think that this dude deserves a spot in the asylum. So let me know. This is our ANGSTROM LEVY lore dive. I think this guy is a complete crackpot. I think he's a little insufferable, and I hate that he's not dead yet. So, anywho, lock in, boys and girls. We do daily videos here on the Taku channel, as you know. Every day, a new video diving into lore, anime, abridged series. It's what we do. So let's up those numbers. Let's see what we got.
He broke into this man's house, looked at his mother and his baby brother and said, stick him up. Yo, he is stalking him. He's quite literally watching Mark get jiggy with Eve right now.
Nah, this dude's horrible. Bro, this guy's horrible. He's done everything. I hate this guy. He might be the worst villain in all of Invincible. Okay, that's not true. There's Powerplex. He might be the second worst villain in all of Invincible.
He's destroyed. Hundreds of thousands are dead. And it's all because of him.
He is such a petty motherfucker. I hate him so much. The ANGSTROM trial. All right,
ladies and gentlemen,
I'm ready.
Y'all already know what time
I'm ready, baby.
It's trial time, baby. And not for any old regular character. Oh, hell no. This is a man that quite possibly should be put in the hating ass the Hall of Fame.
Honestly, this guy might be the most generational hater I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. Is he a bigger hater than Dio? Oh my lord.
And it is none other than the human ballsack Megamind variant, ANGSTROM LEVY, the arch nemesis of Invincible. There is no—
Wait, is he actually considered the arch nemesis of Invincible, like throughout the entire series?
Man in existence that is rivaling this man's hate for Invincible, because the lengths that this man goes to ruin this man's life is some of the wildest stuff you will ever see.
No, it's crazy. He's right. Like, no, there are people like Reverse Flash, right? Bro went back in time to nut him before his, you know, like, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. It was me, Barry, right? That guy's diabolical for sure. But nah, bro, this guy's crazy.
Now, before we start, this trial's gonna work a little different.
In the comics, he actually is the main nemesis. Oh my god.
So, at the end of this trial, there will be two options and one outcome. This man will either A, make the round table.
There is no shot this guy is up there with like Dio and Escanor and Yujiro Hanma. There is no way.
Or B, he will get that ass thrown.
Asylum. Yes, there is no other option. Asylum.
This motherfucker. Yeah, I'm on that timing right now. No more gotta skip my way into the round table now. Fuck that. I'm putting stipulations on this one because I'm feeling some type of way today.
All right, understandable.
So, without further ado, the ANGSTROM trial. Man, ANGSTROM.
All right,
where do I even begin? Do I start with how he's the most ugly motherfucker to ever exist?
Yeah, he's ugly. He's ugly. True. True.
Or—
I mean, I've seen uglier. I've seen uglier. All right, let me just pull up an image of something diabolical.
Talk about how this man is mentally fucking insane and has the biggest hate boner for Invincible the world has ever seen. Both. Now, to be fair to this human ballsack, he's a bit of a complex individual.
Bro, he is not. He is so not. We got to stop treating characters as complex because they twirl their mustache. He is not complex. He's the opposite of complex. He is the opposite of complex. He is just a motherfucker that is very angry and has bullshit levels of power.
And he wasn't always like this. You see, our Angstrom was actually a genius with, believe it or not, good intentions. He wanted to do things like cure cancer, promote world peace, end world hunger, and of course, make Rockstar drop GTA 6. Now, obviously, these problems have not been solved in our world, but they have been solved in others. So since Angstrom had a power that could basically open gates to different dimensions, he decided to grab all—
Which is bullshit, by the way, all right? I'm just saying, this is bullshit. I will, listen, man, I love me some psychopaths. I love psychopath characters. You throw a Hisoka in a story, and I am instantly ready. But this is crazy.
Versions of himself throughout the multiverse so he could combine all of their knowledge and
into Super Angstrom Levy.
Put it in his noggin.
Which is bullshit.
Now, here's where everything went to shit. The night where he was doing the experiment to transfer all the memories in his brain, all the goody two-shoes Invincible came in to stop him.
Which is a perfectly reasonable thing to do, all right?
Now, Mark had no clue what was going on. All he saw was a big-ass machine.
A big-ass machine generating crazy power with weird portals, and acts of terrorism. Bro, I'd stop this shit.
And the Mauler twins.
And these guys, remember, these guys broke out of prison to be there.
But Mark, logically thinking, was like, criminal scum, I'm taking you to jail.
Based!
So him and the Mauler twins started duking it out while Angstrom was trying to plead to him to make him understand. But Mark didn't listen to shit. So Angstrom sent out a bunch of alternate Mauler twins to subdue Mark. But these big blue bastards jumped the hell out of this man. They was piecing Mark.
Does Mark lose every fight? Like, I know I shouldn't, I know I really shouldn't think about it like this, but does he lose like every single fight?
Ass up, and they were about to kill him. So Angstrom decided he couldn't let this happen. So he rips off his helmet, and it ends up causing a chain reaction and blows up the entire machine, incinerating the Mauler twins and blowing up every alternate version of himself. Yeah,
That's pretty wild.
Let's do a little breakdown real quick. So, this nigga boomed all the blue buff niggas except for one. And there were like 12 of them.
True.
10 right here, and the 2 from the—
But like, it was an accident, all right? Listen, normally I would defend these people, like, because I feel like these trials, like, he doesn't have a defense attorney, right? Listen, you are like judge, jury, executioner here, Mr. DeChamp. But bro, I'll be real. This looks like it could be a hate crime. I would say, but most importantly, like, this dude is entitled to an attorney. I will try to defend him as best as I can, but I do not like this motherfucker. Realistically, this was an accident. This was absolutely an accident. He took off his helmet and blew everyone up. He couldn't know that would happen.
Main universe, and only one of them niggas lives, so that's like 11 bodies. Then the thing that honestly has me confused is the state of his variants, because he boomed all those niggas. So like, does that count as mass murder or mass booming yourself? I don't know.
That's a good question, honestly.
I'm generally perplexed.
That's
And
fair.
can't forget the property damage. But after all that,
I mean, but you could blame that on Mark. Realistically, that was self-defense. Mark came in there to fuck everything up. Like, realistically, you could argue that this is self-defense.
this is the incident that made Angstrom deformed and generally insane. This nigga started tweaking. And the reason why he was tweaking was because the process of getting everybody's memories worked. But obviously everything didn't go according to plan because everybody went boom, boom. So all of the memories just got jumbled together. And the memories that made him crash out was all from one man. None other.
Yeah, because somehow God decided that in every single version of the multiverse, Angstrom Levy would get traumatized by Invincible. Like, dude, this is divine levels of hatred, okay? God set up this man to have his arch nemesis be Invincible. Like, every single alternate version of him was abused by a different Invincible.
Then Mr. Mark Grayson, AKA... And the reason why is because every other version of Invincible is a menace to society. He put multiple versions of Angstrom through hell. And we got plenty examples. Example 1, Sinister Mark. This motherfucker pulled up on Angstrom and...
Oh my god, there are separate lore for each of these Invincibles? Oh my god.
His son looked at his kid like he was a waste of oxygen, then teleported right behind him, hand choking this little nigga by the neck. And Mark told him, "Oh, don't worry, man, I'll make it fast." This little nigga's
oh my God, dude. Yeah, I can understand why he doesn't like Mark. But to be honest, in my opinion, you gotta treat every Mark differently. This Mark is not that Mark, bro.
Throwed out right in front of Angstrom. Bro killed his kid with no remorse and no regret. Example 2. Dogs out Mark. Angstrom and his wife in this universe are running away from another Invincible variant. And you could tell this is
bro, this is insane, bro. This is crazy.
Evil version of Invincible simply off of the costume. Because what the fuck is this? Why are your toes out?
Oh, God.
Nigga!
Oh, whoa!
This is a public disturbance, like, holy shit.
Yeah, honestly true.
Probably be hitting drive-bys on motherfuckers. He'll fly out to him, right? Make them smell his nasty-ass toes, then they die on impact.
Crazy.
This probably the evilest Mark out of all of them. But anyways, he full-on swanton.
That is vile. Dogs out Mark. That's horrible.
Bombs the ground, sending a massive shockwave that ended up hitting Angstrom and his wife. And when bro woke up, he sees his wife shish kebabbed on a steak while he's over here bleeding out. Example 3.
Oh my God, I understand. Okay, stop.
5-star wanted level Mark. In this universe, Angstrom was a detective, and him and some cops are trying to stop a 5-star wanted level Mark. And this version wasted no time. He shreds the cops in front of him in half, then held old girl by the neck and popped her head like a balloon.
God.
And finally, example 4. Executioner Mark. He had these people in camps lined up in a line, getting their head chopped off. You had to see the man in front of you get their head chopped off before he chopped off your head. That is insanely brutal.
Oh my Lord.
But after showing you some of these examples, we can clearly see that not all Angstroms were fans of Mark. And
I mean, to be fair though, like, to make the argument, I am not responsible for my multiverse self. Okay, listen, Holocaust Mark does not represent any other marks. All right, not every mark is immediately Holocaust Mark. Okay, to be clear, let's make an obvious difference here. All right, we have to make a differentiation in the sand. This does not excuse anything. It just gives you a reason to battle your own demons, bro. If someone's identical twin would fuck you up, does that give you the right to murder his family? No.
with all of those memories jumbled in his brain, this was a recipe for disaster. And from this day forward, Angstrom vowed to get his revenge on Invincible. And not the terrible evil variants that I just showed you, no. He wanted revenge on the—
Wait, someone in my chat just said something. Hold up. Bro, are these all black people? Bro.
A line getting
They're all black
their head chopped off. You have to see the man in front of you.
Bro, that's diabolical. Oh my god, he had a concentration camp of black people. Holy fucking shit. That's foul, bro. That is foul.
And not the terrible evil variants that I just showed you. No, he wanted revenge on the one that didn't do shit.
Yes! I am glad that you're pointing this out, because that's retarded, bro. That's retarded. He decided to make his entire life's purpose to go after the one good mark. He even allies up with the other Invincibles to kill the one good one. Bro, that's retarded, bro. That's asylum shit. That is asylum shit. That is levels of hatred that is unfathomable. Can't spell Mark without 3 Ks, true.
He hated the only good Mark. Like, bro.
Yeah, that's why I complained so much when I watched Invincible. Because this guy's insufferable. His entire plot line is retarded.
That is crazy RNG. Out of all the ones, he chose the only good one. Yeah, bro. So now with this, let's finally dive into Exhibit A.
I'm ready.
The home invasion. Now, this was some nasty timing by Angstrom. I'm not gonna lie to you. This man caught Mark lacking at the worst time possible. He caught his ass right after he just broke up with Amber. This man is heartbroken and emotionally cooked right now. So when he gets a call from his mom, he was like, oh, it's just my mom. But when he answers the phone, all he hears is, hello, Mark. I hope you're having a terrible day, if it isn't terrible already. But anyways, let me cut to the chase. If you do not fly your ass over here to your house that I am conveniently in right now, I will boom your mother.
That's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up, bro. Bro went for his mom. Why?
And this ugly ass purple little shit. TikTok. Marky boy. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Before we even go any further further. This nigga's fucking insane.
Agreed. If he doesn't end up in the asylum, I am never watching another CJ DeChamp video. Okay, I'm just saying it right now. I love CJ DeChamp. If this dude does not end up in the asylum at the end of this fucking trial, I'm gonna lose my shit.
He broke into this nigga's house, looked at his mother and his baby brother and said, stick him up. Yeah, hell nah, dog. So off the rip, that's already home invasion, hostage taking, and shit. Add on extortion with it. Oh, and I can't forget, look at Oliver. This nigga Angstrom is about to boom a 3 months old baby.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. I forgot he was 3 months old.
Fuck no.
Oh Lord, oh God, this dude's, and the crazy thing is, why is he doing this? Because other marks were bad to other versions of him. Is that not evil? Holy shit.
Child endangerment.
It's okay. Denim says that he won't develop any memories from this. It's okay.
This nigga really just went 4 for 4, 100% shooting in 30 fucking seconds, bro. Disgusting work. And guess what? It's gonna get worse from here. So when Mark finally gets to his house, he sees this nigga Angstrom in the corner, chilling on his couch, gripping his mom's face with them dirty ass hands. And you wanna know what pisses me off even more? Ooh, nigga, get your dirty ass off the couch.
Asylum.
Oh my God. Dirty ass, stank ass, chopped ass, black ass neocortex. God damn it. You didn't even have the decency to take off your damn shoes when you came in the house, and then you gonna put them on the goddamn couch. Yeah, this is.
He was cooking. He's right.
A sick individual. So here go this sinister ass ball sack. He told Mark, hello Mark. I'm so glad you can make it. Me and your mother were getting acquainted.
I do not like this guy at all, bro. And he's wearing like a popped collar and shit.
And I heard
he's wearing a shirt and a tie and a vest and a coat. Oh my God, get a hold of yourself, brother.
That she is newly single and ready to mingle.
Kill him. Mark, you have to kill this guy. You have to kill him.
Is that true, Debbie? Mark, if you don't get this chop, motherfucker, over there! Bitch, shut the fuck up before I Chris Breezy your ass in front of your kids. So Angstrom kept on yapping to Mark about who he was and everything, and how Mark made him chopped for life.
Which is bullshit, by the way. It is not his fault at all, okay? It's bullshit.
And Angstrom got so heated in this conversation that he started snatching Debbie's weave off and threw her and Oliver into the ground. And oh my God, look how that purple baby hit his head. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's assault and child abuse. So Mark was trying to plead with bro, but bro said, nigga, you made me chopped.
Which is bullshit. Which is so bullshit. It's so insufferable. God, the thing I hate about this guy is, like, I love a crazy villain. I love an evil villain. But this is a villain that they try so hard to get you to empathize with this guy. And I do not even remotely empathize with this guy. I have no empathy for this motherfucker. This guy is horrible. He is horrible. He has absolutely zero redeeming features. Zero redeeming features.
So now, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family.
Oh God.
So Mark got pissed and tried to swing on Angstrom, but Mark fell for the bait. Angstrom already had a portal ready to—
Which is so bullshit. He could have made him a portal to fucking anywhere. And just left him there.
Send this man to another dimension. And he kept on trolling this nigga for like 30 minutes. He sent this man to I don't know how many universes. And every time he would come back, he would see some traumatic shit. Prime example, Angstrom brings him back and this nigga's—
See, you know why this is stupid though? He could have put him somewhere and just left him there forever to starve. All right, Blender dimension. All right?
Just holding Oliver and talking like, hello, little purple nigga.
Oh, God.
Wow, you're actually purple.
Oh, I don't like him. I don't like him. Why is this bringing back my memories? I fucking hated this.
Man, all the other kids at school are gonna love you.
Nigga, you gay.
Oh, did he pet him?
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Oh, sweet Jesus! Lord have mercy! My baby!
This guy Angstrom chucked Oliver across the room.
God.
And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a shout out to Debbie on this heads up play.
That's
She see
pretty
that
good.
little nigga
That was
Oliver
pretty good.
about to go out of bounds, but what did she do? Said, book it off the line.
Good.
It makes the
Oh, my
snag
God.
inbounds with contact.
Very good.
That is a true #1 wide receiver right there. Tennessee Titans, make the fucking call, please. So some more time passes as Angstrom continues to terrorize the family.
But the crazy thing is, he sends him to like a whole bunch of different dimensions, and he just sits there, literally just power stancing and aura farming over a mother and her baby.
It gets smacked by a Fortnite gun. It got to a point where Debbie said, nah, I gotta fight back. I gotta get this chopped nigga out of my house. So she gets up and hits him over the head with a vase. But bro felt
A vase?
nothing with that big ass cranium
Oh, you could have done anything!
of his. He backfisted
Oh.
Debbie. Good God, nigga. Assault! I ain't gonna lie, there's gotta be a new level of hatred that's just been unlocked.
It's
This
crazy.
gorilla
This guy's horrible. He's horrible.
fisted this man's mother. That is fucking OD. Like, I get you hate the nigga, but beating on the man's mama that ain't got nothing to do with this is crazy. But Angstrom being Angstrom found a way to hate this man's mother too. He
Yeah, it's not over.
basically started telling her, you think you're innocent in all this, don't you? Oh.
You've brought Mark into this world. You are part of the crime. I'm telling you, he's actually retarded. He's actually retarded. This is insane.
Bitch, please.
By the way, I'm just letting you know, the end of this episode is glorious for about 5 seconds.
This is all your fault. Because at the end of the day, you were the one who opened
Brought
up.
Mark into this world. He's literally killing her because an alien came in her vagina.
Your legs for a space tyrant.
Literally killing her because she had sex 18 years ago. She had sex 18 years ago, and he is out to kill.
Gonna rot in hell for what he did here tonight.
Oh, you're a villain, all right. Just not a super one.
Bro really just chokeslammed her through the table like Prime Undertaker, then walked up to him. She smacks this nigga across the face.
With
but
a duck.
Angstrom grabbed her arm and snapped it in half.
God damn.
Oh, Lord. have
That's
mercy.
horrible.
Attempted murder. This is OD. Like, this tweaking ass nigga is clinically insane. I think at this point, everybody should have a pretty good idea at where this is going at the end of this video. But let us continue.
All
though,
right, let's
as
continue.
We see
Who
this
knows?
man holding up Oliver.
Oh, oh, God, what is happening?
Leg.
Oh, I totally forgot. This episode was such a blur. This was such a blur. I forgot all the levels of insane shit this man pulled.
Oh my God, child abuse on all too, man. So after Angstrom finished torturing this man's family, he opens up another portal to bring Mark back after sending this man through the multiverse of madness. I mean, look at this dude. This man has been through hell and back. But Mark made a great heads up play here. You see, he didn't rush through the portal and try to blitz Angstrom. This man just stood there and waited. So when Angstrom popped his head through the portal,
Yeah, baby.
moves this nigga out of nowhere
Oh
and
my
plants him on the
God.
ground. And
See, in my opinion, because I am based and not a complete retard bitch fuck like Mark, you immediately kill this bastard. You immediately kill him. This is a genocidal freak that's killed thousands of people in millions of dimensions. Who knows how many dimensions? He is out there terrorizing your family. This is self-fucking defense. You snap his neck immediately. All right? No superhero bullshit. That's my biggest complaint with Invincible. No one dies. No one dies.
And this is when Mark sees the damage that Angstrom has done. He looks over to his left and sees his mother on life support and his little brother crying. And he just smirked at him. This man is a sick bastard. So Mark starts crashing out as he should. You can't let no nigga beat up on your mama
Just immediately snap his neck. You don't even need to have this. Just snap it and go on. Be finished.
and have him
Done.
breathing the next day. Hell no, that nigga's dying. So Mark had Angstrom planted in the road, but Angstrom started laughing at him and throws him off of him with ease.
How? Literally how?
And this is when he reveals to Mark that the people that rebuilt his body also gave him some super strength. He stops Mark across the block. And this is where this fight just gets insane. Angstrom runs up to him and punches him to another dimension. And he just starts beating the hell out of this man throughout the entire multiverse.
God damn!
Mollywopping his ass.
Oh my God, he got the bullshit plot armor and everything. So these scientists could have actually ended up just making an entire species of people that could kill all the Viltrumites. I'm just saying.
And he's not even giving him a chance to breathe. He's just rushing his ass down. And man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel so bad for these people right here because they are another case of invincible collateral damage.
No.
Angstrom comes through the portal and pushes both of them through portals.
Why? Literally why? No, there was no reason for this. I didn't even remember this happened. That's horrible. Bro, look at this. Look at this shit.
Invincible collateral damage. Angstrom comes through the
He walks through a portal. You have two random fucking people sitting here on wearing Dune shit for some reason. Look at this.
And pushes both of them through.
Why? You ruined their lives and their families' lives for no reason. Why did you make those portals?
Portals to a random dimension. Now we have
no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Clue where they landed, but I'm 99% sure wherever they probably got sent, it's probably not good. I mean, there's an entire Walking Dead dimension, so I'm gonna just go ahead and call it. That's a double homicide.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's crazy. I can't believe this shit. I didn't even consider this, but that's insane. Literally why? Literally why? What, a little aura farming?
Or who knows, man, they could have been sent to Beverly Hills. But anyways, Angstrom just starts smacking Mark through multiple dimensions again. This man Mark really got his ass whooped by a chop nigga throughout the multiverse. And then here come Angstrom talking like,
you know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
So he starts choking Mark and looks like it's gonna come to an end.
Yeah, I'm just saying, circumstantial evidence, Your Honor. Those two people pushed could have ended up in like a nice place.
Again, like every time this man fights, it looks like he's about to die.
Yeah, that's Mark. That's Mark. He loses every fight.
Like, nigga, fight back. So Mark finally lands a punch after getting whooped the entire time. And this is when Mark really locked in. Because Angstrom told this man, after I have the satisfaction of killing you, I'm gonna go back and kill your mother. Then the purple little shit.
Oh.
What did you say, nigga?
So Mark, hearing this, fully embraced the crash out. Mark rushed
for very completely reasonable crash out.
Angstrom and sent him flying. Boom, this stupid ass made that nigga start rolling midair. And there was no more holding back. He started beating the hell out of this man.
Oh yeah! And by the way, this was a sick moment in Invincible, followed up by Gabe.
Bro flew down and started mashing them buttons like a God of War quick time event, beating the hell out of this man over and over and over
Crush that bastard
again until all that was
do to him what the mountain did to Prince Oberyn. Squash that bastard.
Left of his face was just straight up mush.
Yeah, he turned him into mush.
Finally putting this psychotic man down.
Now, I'll be real. This was amazing. And then Mark says something like, you know, what was Mark's line? Mark had like a really good line. Mark had a really good line after this. It's like, I thought you were stronger, right? I thought you were stronger. Which is a crazy, crazy good writing in regards to how strong he was, in regards to how he didn't mean to kill, but he is a monster, but he is like his father, you know, etc., etc. Really good shit. And the guy survives. And ANGSTROM LEVY survives. And he comes back next season. He just leaves him here, and he lived. Bullshit. Bullshit, brother. You don't understand. His face was mush on the fucking pavement, and he survived. And he went throughout the multiverse to make friends with every other Mark that terrorized him purely to kill this one good Mark. I am not even lying. This was awful. This was horrible.
Or so we thought. This man somehow survived. Bro somehow still had the will to somehow open up a portal to the technicians so they could rebuild him again.
Now that is bullshit. That is bullshit.
And guess what this man does right after he's been rebuilt?
He makes friends with evil Marks to kill good Mark.
He starts sending drones to spy and watch this man's every single move. This man is obsessed. He is now turned into a multiversal stalker. Look at all this footage he has. Bro has his whole life recorded in a VOD. And oh my God, I just thought about it. He was probably watching Mark and Eve go to Pound Town.
Of course he was, bro. Dude, oh my God.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, look at him. He's in the fucking chair. This man is a freak.
Oh,
He's a freaky ass
God.
He's an Angstrom trial.
Oh, it doesn't stop, bro. All right.
Holy shit!
Exhibit B.
Alrighty,
ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, the Invincible War.
By the way, this one's even worse, right? You thought that first one was bad, this one's so much worse.
Now, if you didn't think Angstrom could get even crazier than he already was, oh boy, let me tell you, because this shit was beyond psychotic. So Angstrom decided, I want to ruin Mark's life even more.
But specifically this Mark, you know, the Mark that did nothing wrong. This Mark.
So how should I ruin his life exactly? Get every single evil version of Invincible and attack his world.
That is so bullshit, because these are the ones that tortured all of the other versions of himself that he has their memories. Okay? You have to understand. These murdered your child and friends in front of you, all right? You don't understand. These are demonic inversions of Invincible. Okay? So he went out to gather all the people that he actually has beef with to make friends with them. To kill the version of him that's not even a bad guy. Literally for no reason. For no reason.
Like, nigga.
Why are you like this, brother?
What? Ain't that the nigga that killed your son? Like, what are we doing for real? This idiot grabbed all of the Invincibles that he should hate and told them, go f up the good Invincibles world. So this man launches a attack on the entire planet with a bunch of evil marks. And they went
Bro, this is some Hassan Piker shit.
On a rampage, destroying everything in their path. The White House, cooked. The Pentagon, cooked. The Empire State Building, cooked. The fact that he told them to hit those spots? Yeah, all right, buddy, you're a test.
Yeah, this is so much more than just terrorism, bro. Like, dude, bro, this is insane. This is almost as big as the California riots. Okay, that was a joke. But no, dude, this is crazy. This is global scale terrorism.
Start calling his ass Osama bin Levy the way he moved.
Oh,
and
shit.
they just didn't stop at those locations. Oh no. They decided to also hit.
But this is straight up crimes against humanity. Like, he tried to wipe out everyone on the planet to lure Mark out to kill him.
Prisons.
This, baby, is what they call globalizing the Intifada.
So anybody that was locked up in that hole, they out. And man, oh man, we lost some people. My nigga Rex, man. Now, if y'all don't know,
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't come back.
I used to hate Rex a lot. I mean, let me pull up the old Omni-Man video real quick. Look how he just bitch slaps Rex, bruh. I enjoyed that shit way too much. Play that shit again.
Oh.
Obviously, if you cannot tell, I do not like Rex. I hated this nigga.
Yeah, he actually had a real turnaround. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Bro had a real turnaround. He came back. Like, he was so insufferable in the first season. Then in the second season, he was okay. And then in the third season, he became the GOAT. That's how you knew they had to kill him.
But over time, he grew on me. And man,
like a tumor.
my nigga had to blow himself up to save the fucking team, bro. Massive death. All thanks to you-know-who. Fucking Angstrom, man. Now, at least this nigga Rex went out like a G. You know who didn't go out like a G, though? Trash-ass Immortal.
Okay, this motherfucker.
And the Guardians of the Globe. These niggas stop. This Invincible with no goggles whooped their asses. Look at Black Samson knocked the fuck out and sleeping. But I mean, hell, he already used to this.
Yeah, I mean, that guy dies. He loses every fight.
Look at duplicating all her clones, sorry asses. Dead as hell. Why the fuck is she even on the team? Like, be for real, she's a jobber. She sucks. And then the Martian. I don't know why he's here either. He sucks. If these are the
Wait, to be fair, this entire squad is kind of pathetic.
heroes that are supposed to save me in this world, then shit, my death is pre-ordered. Cause these niggas ain't saving shit. So the last people standing was Darkwing and Immortal, and they were getting dog walked. Darkwing almost died the same way the first Darkwing did.
That's honestly hilarious.
Getting slammed to the
Yeah, because that's how Omni-Man killed him in episode 1.
like that. And then here comes a
Where they called the Avengers and the Thunderbolts came instead. True.
worst superhero ever. So he starts piecing up Immortal, punches him into the ground, then slams into him feet first. And it was raps for Immortal. Dude just stomped on his neck, decapitating him, then decided to kick up his head and throw it at Kate, killing the last clone. And the entire Guardians of the Globe were cooked. And man, the amount of heroes that died in these attacks were insane. Heroes got dropped like flies left and right, as these Invincibles almost destroyed every major city.
I mean, you don't understand. This is global terrorism.
Los Angeles.
I mean, Los Angeles is always on fire. That's nothing new.
Chicago, New.
I mean, what did he call it? Chirac? Wait, he called it Chirac, bro.
New York, Paris, Moscow, Tokyo, London. They laid waste to everything. Hundreds of thousands, millions of people dead. And who were these attacks led by?
ANGSTROM motherfucking Levy.
None other than ANGSTROM
Oh my god.
Levy.
Oh my god. I can't believe ANGSTROM Piker would do this.
So charge-wise here, these all go under a massive crimes against humanity.
Yeah,
because this man just tried to end the world just for people to hate Mark. This man is—
Yeah, literally. Literally. That was his strategy. Do you know why he went and got marks from all over the multiverse? He went and got a whole lot of marks so that everyone on Earth sees Mark destroying society. Just so that all the people that do survive think Mark is a bad guy. This was the plan. This was literally the plan. It was like, he's destroying the world to get the survivors to be like, wow, Mark sucks. That was the whole strategy. This is generational hatred, brother.
It's clinically insane. So 3 days later, after the attacks are over, ANGSTROM tells all the Invincibles to meet up over Mark's house. So when ANGSTROM pulled up in front of all of them, he told them, "Excellent work, everybody. You have done an amazing job. Not only did you fuck up his whole planet, but now when people think of Invincible, they'll all think of this glorious day."
God,
now go find that nigga. But the other Invincibles were like, "Nah, we're done. Now where's your part of the bargain, buddy? You're supposed to give us dimensions to conquer."
Oh,
so they
good.
all decided to turn on ANGSTROM, but ANGSTROM knew this would happen.
Yep.
He already had a contingency plan. He summons a bunch
Which is bullshit.
of portals and sends them to another dimension
He just literally yoinks them off.
where they can never escape.
Yeah, so he brings them all here. They terrorize the planet. Everyone hates Mark. And then he just gets rid of them.
So they're basically all gonna die in there, or just fight amongst each other till they all die. So we're just gonna count them as more bodies, because they're gonna die eventually. So finally, Mark pulls up to fight ANGSTROM, because
All right.
he knew it was ANGSTROM that did all this.
And by the way, this is insane levels of bullshit, all right? This is insane levels of bullshit. The fact that ANGSTROM was able to keep up with him because he has drones. I'm not even shitting you. You see, when you have a good anime villain or whatever, and they have like cool powers, you could respect that, all right? You could understand and respect, I'm not gonna lie, you could understand and you can respect someone with cool powers. This guy fights with drones. Little floating orbs.
Because he's the only person that would ever think of some sick shit like this. Also, he thought he killed him. He thought bro was dead. But ANGSTROM was like, no, no, no. You hit like a bitch. So he starts—
Do you see? Look how ridiculous. Look how stupid these powers are.
Mark's ass with all these
It's like, oh, look, I make portals and little metal balls fly out of the portals.
drones. And he's just doing this so nonchalant. Hands behind the back and everything while
Ah, aura farming. Bro thinks he's Piccolo.
floating down. This man is such a villain. So ANGSTROM just spammed the drones.
Look how stupid this shit is. Bro, Madara dropped meteors, bro. Your arch nemesis opens portals to other dimensions. And what does he use it for? Drones.
entire fight to zone this man out. He was not letting Mark get close to even touching him. And when Mark finally did get close, this man summoned a
More drones.
giant wave of just drones
That's stupid. Zero aura. Holy shit.
that just grabbed him and just
Bro, when you think of like main villains, main antagonists, they are diabolical. Okay, all right. The Death Star blew up a planet. All right. So when you went up against Vader, that shit was insane. All right. You do not understand. All right. You got Emu from One Piece blew up an island. All right. He blew up an island before you even understood anything about that guy. All right. This is every single main villain is some sort of insanely terrifying threat. Megamind had drones, but Megamind's drones were awesome. They were purely for the flex. They weren't even for combat, bro. Bro, I'm not even shitting you. Megamind's drones were just for aura farming.
You're so naive, Roxy. You see the good in everybody even when it's not there. You're living a fantasy. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England. This is the real world, and you need to wake up. This town isn't big enough for two supervillains.
Oh, you're a villain, all right. Just not a super one. Oh,
Yeah? What's the difference?
Presentation!
That's how you use drones, baby! Dude, Megamind's literally one of the greatest movies ever made, by the way. I'm just saying, Megamind is one of the greatest movies ever created. Fucking love that movie.
Planted him in the ground. And I know this entire fight, Mark had to be mad as hell because Angstrom is fighting like a straight pussy. Bro was just spamming projectiles out.
Yeah, literally the most annoying villain ever.
Would be losing it. And he's talking shit saying, ooh, what's wrong? Can't get close to hit me. This nigga's such a dickhead, man. So Angstrom was trying to push him back into a portal. And the reason why he was trying to push him back in a portal is because he wanted to trap him in there while he finished destroying the world and killed everybody that he loves and cares about.
Okay, now I'm glad that he mentioned this because I always thought this was a huge plot hole. He summons other Invincibles to destroy half the world so the other half could hate him, where his whole plan was trapping him in another dimension while he kills the other half that he meticulously triggered to hate him. Why didn't you do this from the beginning? Why was your whole plan literally hinging on terrorizing the population to get them to hate Mark so that then you could just get rid of Mark to kill the rest of them, to flex on Mark that you killed them? Are we understanding this, bro?
So Mark, hearing this, got a rage boost. He went straight through the drones and choked Angstrom.
And it turns out the drones weren't even useful when he crashed out.
So while he was choking him, Oliver came down and told him, hey, yo, that was the same freaky nigga that beat me when I was a baby. Yo, boom that nigga. But Mark hesitated, and that
Huge L. Huge L. You kill him. Mark was right.
it gave Angstrom an opening. A drone comes and smacks him, and Angstrom just starts falling back into his portal. But while he was falling back, Mark flew up and tried to catch him. So he grabbed his arm, but Angstrom cut off the portal.
So, by the way, it proves that these portals could basically cut through anything, but they never used it.
Cutting off his arm to make his retreat. And after all that, after everything that he did, this motherfucker got away.
Yeah, crazy.
Got away with everything. Unbelievable.
Yeah, destroyed half the world, got away because he can't go through other dimensions. Only this guy can open portals just so he could be a major villain for another day. And that's the last we saw him in season 3, and I'm sure we're going to see him again in season 4. This guy is insufferable.
The Angstrom trial. The verdict.
All right, this dude goes asylum. Absolute asylum.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as we look at this massive list of atrocities, anybody else that would have this stat line would make the round table. But Angstrom, however, asylum.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Base. Oh, thank God.
No ands, ifs, buts, or ors. This psychotic megamind ass nigga is insane. Hating the only good Invincible, breaking into his house and torturing his family. Then gathering all the evil ones, the ones that you should hate, and sent them to destroy the world of the only good Invincible. Oh, and let me not forget, stalking him and his girlfriend, and the entire family at that.
Yeah, sure.
Nah, nigga, lock this motherfucker up.
Oh, yeah, put
And
him
you
away.
know what's crazy? This man's not even done yet. He's gonna
Oh, my God. I can't believe he comes back, bro.
do some more stupid shit.
Like, dude, Invincible, like, there's some things that Invincible does well. Invincible just can't kill the characters. Please just kill the fucking character.
I'm just letting you know in advance. But yeah, man, that is it for this trial. Yo, shouts out Angstrom for being the first man to fail a roundtable trial.
Damn.
His name will go down in history for being a psychotic bitch-ass nigga.
God damn. Nux wants the black man to die? this black man. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, no, this guy's fucking diabolical. Definitely subscribe, by the way, because as you know, we do daily videos. I love CJ DeChamp's videos. I'm gonna probably do more videos in this style. Just like, dude, my favorite genre on you're gonna say I'm racist for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway because what are you gonna do, cancel me? One of my favorite genres of content on YouTube is black people describing fight scenes. These guys are amazing. I love them. Stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam.